frappe la fin. What is going on, Critical Ops Esports fans, and welcome. We are so excited to have all of you here. We're here with Rumble, and I'm joined on my right over here by Mr. Stump himself. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, Mantis. Good to be here. Good to be back at casting. Can't wait to see what these guys have for us today. So I think we should get into what Rumble's about. So why don't you go ahead and take that away?
Absolutely. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at some of the format, the prize, but what the teams are competing for, stuff like that. We'll sort of get started with our format here, so we can see that Rumble this year followed a 3 versus 3 64 team single elimination bracket for both the Americas and the Eurasias respectively. And you can see basically on the screen here, we have all of our different rounds of the round of 64, round of 32, round of 16, all the way up to the finals. And what's interesting about Rumble this year is that we really switched it up. There's a lot of different game modes that are being played. You can see, we're taking things over with Rush and stuff like that, which is definitely not a common game mode. I mean, I think this is my first time that I'm ever going to be casting an actual Rush game, which is going to be very interesting. But for today's stream in particular, we are in the semifinals. So you can see there on screen, we're going to be looking at Rush, and it is going to be pistols only as well. So I'm super excited to hop into that.
Yep. Honestly, I've played a couple rounds of Rush back when it first came out, when it used to be available for the available game modes. And what I know about Rush is that there is a bomb that is randomly planted on either the A site or the B site, and the coalition has to guess where the bomb is pre-planted. And then the breach have one extra bomb that they can plant if that bomb that has been planted before gets diffused. And the coalition do not win if they defuse the bomb. They have to eliminate all of the breach in order for them to win the round, or the time runs out for the breach to plant that last bomb.
Yeah, so basically just a little bit of a complicated game mode, but I think it's going to be very interesting when things all sort of start to play out, especially considering the fact that we're going to be on these smaller maps to begin with. So it's just basically going to be a rush to defuse the bomb at the start, which I think will make this quite interesting. But yeah, with that being said, let's go and take a quick look at the schedule for this weekend here. We can see that we're going to have the grand finals tomorrow from 6 p.m. CET to 8 p.m. CET. That's going to be quite exciting. Make sure you guys are staying tuned for that. And then obviously with today's stream, we're just going to be having a couple of BO3s that are going to be played. But let's also go ahead and take a look at that prize pool. Stump, why don't you go ahead and tell them what they're competing for?
All right, so the prize pool for first place, they're going to end up with $400 with a champ skin, 2,000 in-game credits, and 25 event cases. The second place will also get the champ skin, 2,000 credits, and 25 event cases. And third place will receive 2,000 in-game credits and 25 event cases. Fourth through eighth place will get 1,400 credits and 10 event cases. And the ninth through 16th place will get 1,400 credits and 5 event cases. So there's a little bit something for everybody who plays well. And let's go ahead and take a look at that champ skin. I've seen it before we started, and I gotta say, it looks nice. It kind of reminds me of like a rail gun when you kind of look at it. What do you
I'm
think?
definitely a fan.
Yeah.
AR-15, definitely unique choice for it. But yeah, you're definitely right. It gives those railgun vibes. I like the skin a lot as well. So I'm excited to see who's going to end up walking home with that.
And anyone who completed a match during the Rumble tournament here will also get the logo for their little icon to be able to show that off when they're playing in regular Critical Ops game modes. And speaking of Critical Ops game modes, the new update 1.46 update is out now, and it includes the marketplace, which has been a highly requested feature for a long time, where you can buy and sell skins that you have collected over the years, and you can have, just your own little market, little own economy building up for you. So go ahead and check out 1.46. It is out now. And also, along with the 1.46, we also have the new Lucky Spin, which is the Karma Lucky Spin, where you can go ahead, try your luck, spin the wheel to get yourself either the new Agent skin, which is Karma, which has her own voice lines, which I think is unique in itself, kind of like how Cade is. And you can also have a chance to get some of those awesome skins you see there on the left for Karma, and those skins look awesome. I like the look of those skins.
No, the skins are definitely super clean, and I also love the fact that we're starting to get more agent skins in the game. So obviously, make sure you guys are taking advantage of this lucky spin. Now, that being said, why don't we go and take a quick look at the bracket here? Again, we're going to be starting things off over on the Eurasia side, so we can sort of see, just for our Eurasia side, we had quite a few teams that competed towards the start, but now we're down to sort of our top four. We have Clan Skiller Clid Nuclear, very interesting team name, against Rain, and then over on the top, we have Old Gaming versus Team Invulner. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how this is going to play out. And I do believe our first match of the stream is actually going to be that bottom half, Rain versus Clam Skiller Clid Nuclear. Again, got to give a huge shout out to these guys. They really know how to make a team name.
Yeah, they sure do. And I think what they did is they took all their in-game names and put them into one big name, so that way you know who's all on their team, who's all playing for that team. And then Rain, well, you already know who they are. They've been known throughout the community as one of the top dogs here, and I can't wait to see what Clam Skiller Clid Nuclear does.
I mean, who knows, man? Like, obviously, I love a good underdog story, but I mean, you got this team against, your two times world champions. I'm not sure,
Mhm.
how this is going to go. With that being said, what we will say, we did see a bit from Pro League, Rain didn't really put up the performance a lot of people thought they would. It was quite crazy. Just the standings from that last Pro League that happened. The fact that Rain weren't really able to make their way up to the top. So, maybe this is their chance to sort of take the stage back from someone. They're going to go ahead and see if they can maybe, mop the floor with Clam Skiller Clid Nuclear. I think it's been quite interesting to see this matchup, though, especially on a unique game mode. So it's like, it's hard
Mhm.
to say because when you got a crazy game mode like this, and especially maps that aren't super competitive, not really typically allowed in like pro league play, it's going to be quite interesting just to see how things play out.
Yeah, I'm excited to see some gameplay from these teams as well, especially playing on, you know, Rush. So, with that being said, we might be ready for the game here.
I think we're still waiting on a couple more players to join. It looks like one or two more players still need to hop in the room. But also, just to let you guys know, obviously, not right now at this moment, we're not running one, but throughout the stream, there will be giveaways in the actual stream chat. So make sure you guys are staying tuned for that. There will be some cases being given away. So just make sure you guys are keeping your eyes peeled if you want to be getting some cases, because we do appreciate you all coming here, watching, supporting your favorite teams. And also let us know in the chat while we're waiting, which team do you all have your vote on? Is it going to be Clam, Skiller, Clid, Nuclear, if I even said that right, or is it going to be Rain? Which team do y'all think is going to be taking this first map? Let us know in the chat. I'm curious to see what you guys are thinking about this one.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, me myself, I'm a content creator for Bullet Mafia, but you got to hand it to Rain; they're pretty good. So I might put my vote on Rain for this little bout that we're about to have here.
Yeah? I mean, I don't know. I think Rain also gets my vote just by default by statistics. But again, I like to look at their previous performance before I judge them. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Just looking at Rain, they seem like the clear favorites to me. I don't know what to tell you. It's hard to vote the other way. It also does look, by the way, that we're going to be doing a knife round for this just to decide who's going to start on what side. Since we are on Rush, I don't know. What would you say, Stump? Would you want to start on Breach or Coalition? Do you want to have to worry about defusing that bomb off rip, or do you want to sort of have that luxury of just, getting two bombs and being able to take your time with the round, decide how you want to play things out?
That is an interesting question. Honestly, I think when you're on the coalition, if you are using the in-game sound, you can hear which bomb site the bomb is planted on, so you can immediately have one player sent there, and then have the rest of the team go to the opposite bomb site where they know the breach is going to be planting that second bomb. So I think it'd be a little bit easier to be on the coalition, just because if you're sounding, you can hear in-game where the bomb is planted, and you can send just one guy there. And if they do end up going to that second bomb site just to defend it, then, well, you still got your four other players who can deal with the onslaught of breach.
Definitely. And also another thing to consider, it looks like the Rush map pool is going to be Shanty, Hangar Park, Arctic, and Brewery. Obviously, not too sure what map we're going to be starting off for the first one, but either way, one thing I'm noticing is it looks like these are all actually singular site maps, if I'm not wrong. Again, I might be mistaken, but it looks like all of them only have one bomb site, which basically means rather than it becoming a guessing game, it's probably going to turn more into just, Coalition have to rush for the bomb, and maybe on certain maps where that bomb site is in the open, it could maybe be harder for them to actually pull that off if the Breach try to lock it down. So, I think the game could be quite interesting. Also a bit more about the actual format of the game that's being played. This is going to be a best of 3. When we are doing Rush, it's a minute and 30 seconds per round. The first team to 5 rounds is going to pool the map, and we are doing, again, a BO3. So, first to 5, best of 3. And basically, for the time being, I do believe we're only doing pistols. We might have to double check that, but it should be pistol only as well. And then we're also may or may not be playing with the minimap. I think the minimap is going to stay on for these games, but for the grand finals, it looks like we might actually go no minimap, which is going to make things even more interesting.
Mm. Yeah, having no minimap is going to take away a lot of that information that could be valuable because you can't see the enemy player's blips or you can't see any of the utility that is being used on that map. And I think we might be ready to start. All right, just waiting on the teams to get set here. Should be ready to go any second now.
I think it's about time we knife, I'm not going to lie. I'm ready for it.
Me too.
And here we go. Looks like that reset is coming, and here are our players. We can already see the team name is starting to come alive here. It's quite interesting.
Extra reset, I guess.
All right. Looks like we're resetting once more.
Bomb has been planted.
Looks like one of the players maybe got disconnected or something. I mean, we had 6 in the lobby, and now there's only 2 players on the side of Rain, so I'm not sure. Maybe he accidentally, maybe game crashed or something. Not too sure.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Sometimes things happen. And sometimes you're not in control of that.
Not always something you can do about that. I'm seeing a bit of a mix in the chat, like I've seen a couple Rain, a couple nuclears. Actually, I think I've seen more nuclears in the chat. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like there's a lot of people who are fans of this team. So shout out to all of you guys. Who knows? Maybe your team will go crazy here today. That would be quite interesting. I mean, it is pistol only as well, so I feel like a lot of this is just gonna be about which team is better with the deagles. Which again, with that being said, by default, I gotta give it to Rain. I've seen him play. These guys are some deagle demons, but I don't know.
Yeah, the Deagle's a very powerful weapon, especially since it doesn't have a lot of spread. All you gotta do is just pull down and just be able to control that recoil from the Deagle. It's a skill to be able to control that recoil, but once you get it down, it makes hitting those headshots and those long range shots rather easy.
Oh, I love that Deagle has sort of elevated sway into the meta, because I remember when that gun first came out, everyone was like, I'm not using this gun. But then people started to realize, hold up, once you learn the recoil, best pistol.
Alright. It looks like we're getting into the knife. Finally got everything situated. Now everyone's in.
I like how the bomb is still going off in the background. Oh, but it looks like Rain is going to pull off the knife round.
Nice.
And it looks like this bomb plant should actually be very easy for them to handle, just because they do have the cover of the truck. And it looks like Rain have chosen to start on the breach side as well. So we're going to have Clam, Skid, Nuclear. I forgot the name already. I'm not going to lie. I'm so sorry. But, our boys over here are switching over to the Coalition side. Rain are starting off on the breach side, and we are live. And it looks like I'm seeing a lot of deagles bought up, and they're already rushing to try and defuse that bomb. And it's looking like everyone on the breach side pushing over towards the right side of the map. Clam getting a nice opener, gets a 2K. Oh my goodness, hold on, this guy might get the ace already. It's up to Fall at Night, but he's already been tagged, lost the armor. Bomb has been defused. Can he clutch it up for the team? He's popping a lot of shots, but haven't really connected any. Clam, come on. Start us off with the ace. No, it's going to be Skiller to get the kill.
Well, I mean, it's only 3 versus 3, and 5 kills is an ace. So can you really call it an ace? I think you
I'll
call
it an ace. Dude, I'm gonna say it. I'm calling it right now. At one point during this stream, someone is going to get the ace emblem. They're gonna kill all 3 players like immediately. It will happen. I'm telling you right now.
It's a
Yeah,
mini
for that other
ace.
team that ends up getting aced, they're gonna be unfortunate. It looks like Clam here. He's got a nice little position by this truck where the breach is set up. He might have heard him, so he's falling
Oh,
back. And he's gonna go ahead and get that headshot on the Fallen Knight. Lives gonna try and refrag for revenge here, maybe. Not sure. It looks like he's still playing around this corner. And the Coalition's able to get the bomb defused. Now, the Breach still has 1 bomb left that they can try and plant. So we're going to see what they could do here. It's a 1v2. Drift versus Skiller and Clam. With the advantage going to the Coalition. Playing it real slow. No rush right now. I mean, you do have 30 seconds left, but there's no rush. I mean, they're kind of counterintuitive to the game mode name, but just got to be able to get that bomb planted.
dude, they're locking
Running
it
around
down.
this corner, he's
Oh,
going to get him in 1 shot. Drift taking out Clam, and he's going to get ahead and get Skiller as well, rounding out an even score line for Rain.
dude, what a round. Drift being the MVP that Ray needed. Because I'm not gonna lie, it was looking like a very strong start for Clam's side there. And now Rain, you know, it's looking like they actually have to put a bit of a fight. We can see Fallen Knight rocking that Worlds combo, the gloves and the remix, letting us know he's a former Critical Ops World Champion. Will it be enough for them to actually pull off this round, though? Bomb planted, and Wives has taken a really aggressive approach, and honestly, the bomb might just go off. Like, they got to make a move for it. Wives still is holding a very good position. Fallen Knight able to find one, trying to get on top of the truck. Can he make it? Wives is still here. He's able to at least deny the defuse for the moment, but no, it's actually going to be Nuclear who cleans up the round. I gotta respect it, though. I like that aggressive approach from the Breach, you know, just trying their best to deny the bomb plant.
Yeah, because once that bomb gets diffused, they got 1 more bomb to plant. So they could either defend the bomb right away and make it go off, or they can let it be diffused and then try and eliminate the Coalition around it. Skiller just trying to get some jump shots onto them, trying to go ahead and get some wall bangs. Skiller up on top of this box, an interesting position. He's going to spot them out, but not a lot of moves have been made towards the bomb yet. As I say that, we're getting a bomb defuse in the moment. And they're going to go ahead and get the bomb defuse, and Clam's going to get a shot through the truck on the Fallen Knight. Drift's going to get Skiller, and Wives getting Clam. The whole team's getting on the kill feed now, and Wives is going to get that 2-piece, getting another even scoreline, 2-2. Round has been flipped, and now Rain is on the Coalition side. So let's see what they can do.
Quite interested to see how this is going to play out, because now it's going to be Rain who have to rush for that defuse, and they've just immediately gone for it, and it's going to be the long approach that Clam's taken here. And yeah, they've basically just gone for that full defuse. They're going to get it nice and easy. Clam does find an early pick, though. Drift able to spot one out, able to get him with the running tab, jiggling. He's made his way inside the truck. Fallen Knight able to help out with an extra kill as well. It's all down to Skiller in the 1-on-2. Already lost the armor. 1 bullet will be all it takes to end him. And he's going to have to find 2 headshots most likely. But no, it's not going to happen. Fallen Knight keeping Rain in the lead here.
Yeah, remember, it's a best of 5, so all they need is 2 rounds to be able to pull this map for them to be able to move on to the finals, which is going to be tomorrow. And here we go. Round number 6. Seems like Rain likes to rush for the bomb, which makes sense. Looks like Breach is also going to be rushing, but he's going to get headshotted by Drift trying to jump on top of the truck, which if you're on top of the truck, you have vision of the entire map, and Drift and Wives are going to be clearing out the Breach here. Bring it to 4-2.
I like how when the bomb gets planted here, there's like basically a 50-50 that you either get the cover of the truck or it just gets planted in the very wide open, and you really don't get to choose as that Coalition player who has to run and defuse it, but it just makes it extra interesting. Like here, this should be an easy defuse for them because they can probably hit it from the ramp. And so at this point, Skiller opening up with a nice headshot. Nuclear finding a kill as well. It's up to Wives. Can he clutch a 1v3? No, he's gonna get taken down. And Clam, Skiller, Clid, Nuclear, they're still alive in this. They're gonna have to get 2 more rounds though.
Yeah.
Bomb has been planted.
I mean, as long as that bomb is planted on the outside of the truck and they're able to get eyes onto the bomb, they're able to take advantage of that position. So it looks like we're going slow for both teams. We got Fallen Knight jump spotting again. Wives getting some shots. Bunch of Skiller there. Clam's gonna get Drift. Skiller's gonna get Wives. And Clam might get a 2-piece here. Nope, it's gonna be Skiller. He's gonna get Fallen Knight. And they're gonna stop that bomb defuse. And it's gonna bring us to another even scoreline. 1 round left for both teams.
I know it's not gonna happen, but I wanted to see one person buy dual pistols and just rush the truck. It would have worked, I promise.
I would have loved to seen that.
Oh, and it's the early peak from Rain,
Oh my
showing us
goodness.
why they are the world champs, whipping out the crazy strats for the final round, doing something they haven't done the entire game. And they are going to barely take it by 1 round. It's already this close, which is quite crazy if you ask me. Like, 5-4 on map 1, you know, maybe, you know, Clam, Skiller, Clid, Nuclear, they aren't the underdogs that we thought they were, which is quite interesting. You know, like, Rain, obviously, pulling through, but they put up a good fight.
Yeah, they sure did. I'm surprised they were able to bring it to an even scoreline right there at the end. But, you know, it's also good to see some newer players coming up into the ranks, you know, being able to take on these older, more seasoned players, give them a taste of some of the newer strats that are coming to the game that are being found by some of these players. And I think we're going to have ourselves an interesting semifinals here with Rain and Clam, Skiller, Clid, Nuclear.
Yeah, again, so far a very solid first map. I'm excited to see how this is going to play out. It does look like we will be taking a quick break to sort of get the next map prepared for you guys, so make sure you all are staying tuned. But again, we'll see you guys for map number 2. All right, welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for waiting during that break. We're just about ready to hop into map number 2. Stump, you want to tell us what map we're going to be taking it away with here?
Yeah, we're gonna actually be taking away on Brewery, which if you're have been around in the Critical Ops community, you know is a deathmatch only map. So it is interesting to see a deathmatch map being used for a rush game mode, but there is a bomb site right on Brewery, and it's around the middle. So it's going to be interesting to see just how both teams are going to be able to play on this map, considering it is a fairly symmetrical map. It's not all symmetrical, but it's relatively symmetrical.
No, I'm excited. It should be a very interesting map, especially considering that I feel like there might be a chance that the bomb gets planted a bit more in the open and possibly just more difficult to cover if you're trying to defuse it. We have no utility, no smokes or anything, so it'd be quite interesting. But also, this map is going to be played on Asian servers in favor of CSCN, and that's where our last map is going to depend on round balance. So basically, Rain have two options. Number one, they win this map, or number two, they're probably going to have to end up playing on Asia servers again if CSCN end up pulling this map. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how this plays out, because again, they did just end up going 5-4. So there's really no way for them to guarantee the round balance anymore if they do lose.
Yeah, it's a big thing. Round balance determines what servers they're on, and because it was so close in the last game, with Rain being able to pull it out of an even score line, 4-4, be able to get that last round in, is going to be tough for them, especially on Asian servers, because they have higher ping, which is going to make it difficult for them to hit more shots consistently.
Yeah, no, I mean, like everything about it's just gonna be a bit more difficult, and the fact that CSCN already put up a very good fight is quite impressive to me. I'm so curious to see how this is gonna play. I already know we're gonna be seeing some deagles. Honestly, hear me out. Maybe a
Mm.
revolver or two, just because we are on Brewery. There's probably gonna be some people who try to fight the head glitch wars. Like,
Mm.
I wouldn't be surprised if someone steps out there and says, I'll hold this down, I'll contest it. Because just ignoring that part of the map would not be very wise if you're going to get rushed. So I know for a fact someone's going to go out on those hecklers. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that's where most of the fighting took place. Because in my eyes, I feel like the easiest way for those breach players to reach the bomb is from the outside there. So if they can sort of, push out safely and just, make it out there, they might be able to deny that bomb defuse before it goes down.
Yeah, it's an interesting strategy. Not exactly sure where the bomb site is, so I'm not exactly sure where the bomb is going to be placed. But if it is in the open, it's going to be very hard for the coalition to defuse it right away. But if the coalition could somehow manage to be able to defend that bomb diffuser, it'll be able to be beneficial for them. And if rain starts on the coalition, then that is their best bet to be able to defuse that bomb quickly and eliminate all breach.
Looks like we're still waiting on a couple of players to join, but it also looks like maybe we are, retconning that fact about Brewery being map number 2. Looks like maybe the wrong map was, selected or something, or maybe the teams weren't too clear on which map they wanted to play. Either way, all I know is we're taking it over to Park instead for our second
Mhm.
map, with Brewery being our decider for map 3. So things just got a lot more interesting because now with Park, I'm a bit more familiar with how that bomb site looks, and it's definitely a wide open one. So that's honestly going to be extremely. It's going to be so weird. It's pistol only. Like, the revolvers are. I'm sorry, forget that maybe there's definitely revolvers being bought on this map. Like, I know someone's going to buy it. Like, I would not be surprised. Unless you're just like, I mean, again, maybe Rainer just like, I'm a young god on the Deagle. I don't care. I don't miss. But, like, otherwise, there probably going to be some revolvers bought. Definitely not a single dual pistol that's coming out on Park. This is literally a map that was made for snipers.
Yep. And there's not a lot of cover on Park either. I'm familiar with Park as well, but not necessarily the bomb site. But I know there's a lot of head glitches up on that ledge there, and you got that bridge that you can also cheese a little bit underneath that car. Yeah, there's a lot of open space, so it's going to be very hard to take cover. Which most of the gunfights I think will be hanging around their initial spawn point because there's those two walls there.
But you see,
Yep.
the problem is that bomb is in the open. Like, I don't know. Like, it's gonna be so hard to deal with that because That bomb is out in the open, and if anyone pushes up onto the hill safely, it's basically over. Like, they could just cover the bomb pretty easily without dying. So, I don't know. I'm curious to see how this is going to work out. But at the same time, I do believe we're starting to get these people into the room now. And we can hopefully hop into the knife round in just a couple of minutes here. Looks like they're going to be knifing in the middle over by that bridge just to decide what side they want to start on. But honestly, I'm not going to lie. Me personally, I really want to start on the breach side if I'm on this because I want to, or I'm sorry, I want to start on the coalition side because I want to have that breach side to deal with on the second half. I feel like breach is going to be so much easier than coalition. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, honestly, if you can defend as the breach fairly easily up to the half, then you could be able to take coalition and just be able to take control of that middle area. But I don't know. Maybe they got a strategy cooked up. Maybe they've talked about it behind the scenes. Maybe they've got their own little ideas and little plays that they're going to pull off. But, I mean, these guys are better than me. So we're going to see what they could bring together, what they could bring to the table, what they could bring for us here. And it'll be interesting to see what they come up with.
No, if there's one thing I know about Rain, it's that no matter what, they always have something cooking behind the scenes. So I'm interested to see what they're gonna be doing with that. Like I feel like maybe they're either gonna try to rush something together as a team. They're either gonna rush the hill or they're gonna rush the bridge. But no matter what they rush, I promise you something is getting rushed as a team. They're not just gonna leave it behind. Honestly, I want to see it at least once on Park. I don't know if it'll happen, but I want to see one team run along by the river and just try to sneak down like that backside and go for the
Yeah.
flank. I know it's probably not going to happen, but it would be great if we got to witness that. Like, I really want to see it.
Like crawling through the trenches, be like getting around behind and backstabbing them or flanking them. But I think we should be getting ready to go. We got one more person we're waiting for.
Yeah, it looks like 5 out of 6 are in the room, and they'll be ready to hop into that knife round. But just in the warm up, I'm already seeing these guys buying the MR96 and not the Deagle. So who knows? Maybe that'll be the go-to pistol for this match. I'm not too sure, but we're waiting on that last Rain player to hop in the lobby, and then we'll be ready to get started with the knife. I'm excited, dude.
Yeah, me too. And I think I know why they're going with the MR96. It does more damage, more body shot damage overall over a longer distance. And because of that, it has a slower fire rate than the Deagle, but the MR96 is much easier to control across that distance as well. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they do go all MR96 or if one team goes MR96 and one team goes Deagle. But hopefully, we're going to be getting into the game now. So let's see.
Yeah, looks like knife is ready to go.
Bomb has been planted.
All right.
I'm excited.
Me too. Looks like they're going to be taking the car here. Taking the top of the bridge here. See who's going to be king of the hill.
Oh my
And
goodness.
It is going to be the breach. It's going to
The
be
flawless knife.
It's going to be CSCN taking that knife, and they're going to be starting on the breach, it looks like.
Bomb has been planted.
And here we go, round one. And just as I said, they're going to be playing by those walls right in their spawn, trying to see where the coalition is going to be playing from. And the coalition needs to be able to move up. But
And they made it to the bomb. Honestly, wrong approach. I'm not gonna lie. Skiller does get a nice opener, but
Yeah.
I was really expecting a more aggressive approach from the breach. Wife has pushed up quite far though, and now at this point, they basically forced the breach players to push them. Clam does get a nice pick there, but Wives is in a difficult spot here. He's kind of trapped behind this truck, and he's gonna have to make a play soon. He's able to retreat into the tunnel though. This man is on the run. He's like, please get me out. Somehow he manages to get out of there without taking any damage. Oh, he tries to sneak across, but he doesn't quite make it. A nuclear from behind. It's going to be the first round going to CSCN. Or, I forget. Did I get that right? I think I came close.
I think you got it good. Honestly. They're making it difficult for us to be able to tell their name to the entire crowd here. But we're going to round two, and they're going to go with another slow approach again. We got Skiller and...
Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh, yeah, Fallen Knight, go ahead and take that long-range MR96 shot all the way from spawn. Yeah, you gotta love the MR96 for that. 2 shots and they're done, as demonstrated by Drift right there.
Coalition
And
wins.
another headshot from Drift onto Skiller. Man. Yeah, I don't think holding down the fort is a good strategy here. I think you gotta get on the high ground to be able to get those shots.
No,
But
not at all. Like, I'm surprised that they're not rushing the high ground more. Like, I'm a bit, like, obviously, yeah, you risk taking a shot by crossing, but, like, really, it's gonna be hard to pull off the shot unless you're just Fallen Knight hitting the dink like that from across the map. This guy doesn't care. He's taken 2 body shots as well. Looks like one of them was a wallbang through the tree or something, so he's still kind of eating it. But yeah, he's taken this high ground, and oh my goodness, Clam.
Oh.
I felt that dink in my soul, I'm not gonna lie. That was crazy. Drift with a responder of his own, and that bomb still needs to be defused. And Skiller, at this point, he's trying to play the time game. Either he has to live, or they have to defuse the bomb, but no, he's gonna get dropped. And yeah, Rain, they're playing this really smart. I'm honestly not impressed with the way that we're seeing the Breach side play this so far. Like, I was fully expecting CSCN to go for that high ground. Hopefully they'll do it at least once, because they haven't done it a single time yet.
yeah, getting that high ground is very important, especially so you could get that head glitch. And I'm surprised no one's tried going for the car head glitch. You could get yourself positioned up there, be able to look through. But looks like they're using the head glitch in spawn. And it looks like we got Nuclear. I'm sorry, Skiller. Nuclear's right here in spawn. Skiller, he's already up at the tunnel. He's gonna get Wyvis with a headshot with the Deagle. And
Oh.
he's gonna get 2 more. Huh. I guess he went ahead and backstabbed. Bringing it to a 2-2 even score line going into the round flip here. And now we got CSCN on the coalition.
Bomb
So
has been planted.
their standing and spawn strategy didn't really work out. So let's see what they can pull out here. Looks like he's going to get a break headshot for Clam here. Shot him through the tree. That's crazy. And oh, here comes the car angle here. Nice little cheesy headshot. And Fallen Knight's going to get Skiller, but Clam's going to trade right back. And Drift's out in the open here in the middle here on bridge, and he's going to get shot by Clam, for bringing it to 3-2 for CSCN.
So far, Steffi looking a little bit rough for Rain. I mean, yeah, they're not on the lead right now, but they do have the easier side, in my opinion. And I feel like they possibly will pull up a comeback, because otherwise we're taking this to a third map here. Clam going to get a nice opener with the revolver, though. That's not a good look for Rain. Drift is going to get taken down. And a lot of shots being fired over towards the top. It looks like it's a duel at the top right now between Clam and Fallen Knight.
Ooh.
But no, he's going to get dropped by Nuclear. And Wives is alone in the 1-on-3. And they are rushing this man.
wow.
Clam is going to take him down with a revolver. And we're at match point now. Only one more round. And CSCN are going to take the second map.
Yeah, it's looking like that, but we got Rain. They could come back, bring 3 rounds to the table, be able to take this map for themselves and be able to win. But, you know, anything could happen at this point. And right now, CSCN has been really dominant so far in the second half. I mean, they're pushing up, they're moving, and Skiller's able to get Fallen Knight with a headshot. Drift still hanging out in spawn, and the bomb has been defused. So now they got to fight to get back into that middle area. Moving around, shuffling, trying to get some open angles. And we got, who's on top of the car there? That's Skiller. He's standing on top of the car. Clam getting Wives. And he's going to go ahead and get a jumping headshot. Are you kidding me? CSCN takes the win, and it's tied 1-1. So I think we're going to be going to Asian servers because of the scoreline here.
No, we definitely are. It's going to Asia servers, dude. Rain might lose. Like,
Oh, no.
this is crazy.
You see
I
their
did not
ping.
see it happening.
You see their ping. It's 200 plus. And you got CSCN with their nice 42 ping, 15 ping. It's jumping all over the place ping. But yeah, we're going to have an interesting final match here. Rain and CSCN going into Brewery, which we thought was going to be the second map, but it's not. Brewery is going to be the decider. And that is going to bring us into the final round for Eurasia.
No, I'm excited for it, dude. Either way, we're going to take a quick break, get that final map prepared for this first best of 3 so we can decide CSCN versus Rain, who's taking it home. We'll see you guys after this short break. All right, welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for waiting during that break. It looks like we're almost ready to hop into the final map of our first best of three, CSCN versus Rain. It's been close, but I don't know, man. Like, I think the underdogs are going to surprise us today. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, I mean, the last couple of games, the first game was a really close scoreline, even all the way through, and they ended up losing. CSCN did over Rain, but when we switched over to the Asian servers, CSCN just dominated, winning with a 5-2 scoreline and a flying headshot, which just was
Yeah.
amazing.
That was a great way to close out the map, and
Oh
now it
yeah.
looks like we're ready to finish off this best of three with the final map on Brewery. Looks like all players are in the room, and we're just about ready to hop into the knife round, kind of getting that final confirmation, but I do believe we'll be ready to go very momentarily. Again, this will be quite interesting because we have to play on Asia servers now again, which we did also play that on map number 2, and so Rain automatically have a bit of a disadvantage. Not to mention the fact that we're going back to some more head glitch wars long range, and it looks like that might be the one thing that CSCN do seem to prevail in. Like, it looks like, we were playing on Park. They were doing a pretty good job of playing
Yeah.
those head glitch wars, and they could definitely continue to abuse that here. They probably will on Brewery if that's their strong suit. So I fully expect them to be doing that a lot.
Yeah, and on Brewery, there are plenty of head glitches to take advantage of. I mean, they're just not just one part of the map, they're all over the place. You'll be able to hit some nice one taps from across the map if you so choose to. So if CSCN is capable of hitting those head glitches, which I'm sure they've practiced in their own time, I'm sure they'll be able to take advantage of that.
No, definitely they'll be taking advantage of it. I mean, I can already see the revolvers are probably going to be coming out, because like again, Rain overall, like buying pistols, buying deagles, they do a good job with it. Like playing on a map like Arctic, they were really popping off quite a bit. Again, still keeping it close with their opponents, but they definitely tend to prevail a lot when it comes to just those close-up encounters and just whipping out the deagle when you need to win that gunfight, like versus a rifle or something. But on these head glitch wars, again, not saying they're not good, but it's just that CSCN seem to have prepared themselves a bit better for that scenario. Like maybe they've been practicing a lot with those revolvers, lining up those shots and stuff like that.
Hmm. Yeah, and then you got Rain, who are seasoned veterans of the game, who have practiced, mostly diffuse game modes and nothing like Rush, but their skill is still up there with the top players who have played this game. And I think we're getting ready to go ahead and see just what Rain is capable of. We're getting ready to get into this match here. We got everyone
Bomb
in,
has been
everyone's
planted.
ready, and we're getting into the knife.
All right.
Looks like we're gonna be taking this outside. And I saw Clam eyeball on that spot there. If you don't know, right behind that box on the breach side, you can just hop around there and hop on top of that wall.
Breach
And it looks
wins.
like CSN is going to win the knife fight, a flawless knife there. And we're going to see where they're going
Coalition
to want to
wins.
put themselves. Looks like they're going to be putting themselves on the coalition. Interesting. But again, the bomb is planted around in the middle,
Bomb
so
has
it's going
been
to be
planted.
interesting to see where that bomb is going to be planted at. It
Oh,
looks
we can
like,
see it's quite easy to reach here. So basically, Breach
oh
really
yeah,
have to overextend themselves if they
oh yeah,
want to get that defuse off. And I don't think it's going to be possible.
yeah. They're
I mean,
spread
I
out
don't know.
across.
They haven't defused yet. Fallen Knight is pushed up to a pretty good spot here. Looks like maybe he's trying to see if he can't deny that
Ooh,
Clam with a nice opener there. Fallen Knight
uh-oh.
trying to find the kill. Ultimately does. Is down to the one-on-one. But again, that bomb still needs to be defused. They waited too long. And Drift has won the round somehow. What a demon.
Breach wins.
That's crazy.
They just didn't defuse. That's crazy. Like, again, they were so scared to hop on the defuse. They were afraid they were going to get rushed. But, like, honestly, they were in a good spot. Like, the bomb was planted in a safe space for them.
Bomb
Like,
has
they
been
didn't have to
planted.
worry about being shot from the outside. Now, this
Mhm.
time, they didn't get as lucky with the bomb placement. It's easier to cover from that outside.
Oh yeah.
But it looks like they're just going to go for it nice and early before the breach players push up. But again, I don't know why
Bomb
they
has
didn't
been
defuse that time. That
defused.
was a big blunder on the side of CSCN. Hopefully that doesn't end up costing them the game.
Yeah, if the bomb is planted towards their side, they should totally take advantage of that because they have that big middle, those little canisters there that are really giving them some nice cover to be able to defuse. Plus, you got your 2 defenders, one outside and one holding that angle there like Skiller was, just taking out Drift from Rain, being able to go ahead and just protect that bomb diffuser. And Fallen Knight's going to make it his way up these stairs to see if you can't try and spot them out. It would not be a good idea to jump down because that would create a lot of noise. Now they know where he's at now.
Either way, he doesn't have very much time. I don't know what play is he. No way he goes for the backstab here, right? That would be crazy. No, he's just going for the bomb straight up.
Oh, he
oh,
does
he's
the
jumped.
tech.
Oh,
he techs
the
it.
tech?
Yeah.
No way.
You can
Oh, they heard
there,
it.
and he's gonna get it. He's gonna get that shot.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. I use that tech all the time whenever I'm playing deathmatch, but in Rush, in a tournament, in the semifinals, unheard of. Honestly.
Oh, he tags him. He has to go for the bomb plant now, and he's just gonna have to stick it. He has no choice. And he gets it off, but no, Skiller is gonna come around the corner. A good attempt by Fallen Knight, but it just wasn't enough.
So
Credit where credit is due.
Now we got an even score line here.
Bomb has been planted.
Bomb has been planted on A.
I don't know what bomb's planted. It usually shows it on the minimap, but I don't see it. I guess
Well, it
it's
looks like
underneath-
it's. Yeah, I think it's
underneath
right
that
on the A
icon.
site.
Yeah, Nuclear going to be able to take out Fallen Knight and Drift, taking down Clam with a headshot directly on the outside. Nuclear going to go for the defuse.
Been diffused.
And now they got to worry about the breach. Eliminate them. Skiller's going to take one headshot, and Nuclear's going to clean it up with another headshot onto Drift, bringing it to 2-1 CSCN to Rain.
And yeah, so far,
Bomb's been
Rain,
planted.
they're gonna have to pull off a bit of a miracle. Again, bomb planted nice and safely for the coalition here. They're trying to fight, and we're seeing an XD from Fallen Knight, which is interesting. It looks like he maybe wants to try and take a close-up fight. Nuclear is super low, could potentially be finished off by him. Flawless holding down the outside, but they haven't spotted him yet. Oh, and Skiller's taking a couple shots as well, dude. Fallen Knight could be the MVP here. Flawless gets a 2K,
no.
though. Maybe looking to get the ace. It's going to be Clam to find one, but
There it
Fallen Knight
is.
is going to clean it up. The XD meta actually comes alive. That is crazy.
That is insane. The XD on the round before the flip, I mean, yeah, it's got a good fire rate, but it doesn't do a lot of damage, especially against armor, which is why it's the starting
Bomb's
pistol
been
for the
planted.
coalition. And now we got the round flip. CSCN is now in the breach, so now they have to deal with trying to fight for the bomb. So let's see what they can do. And looks like Drift's going to go for the defuse here. Fallen Knight is going to get traded out
Bomb has been diffused.
after taking down Nuclear. Now it's a 2v2. Bomb has been defused, so now the breach have a chance to plant it or eliminate all coalition.
And I love how passive they're playing. They're basically saying, here's the bomb site. That's all you guys. We're not... You know, like, if you want to try the play and go for it, you know, they're playing passive. They know this is how they need to play. Like, I like how we have Drift on the outside with the revolver here. Skiller slowly working his way, but again, the playing passive is the way to go. Now, they just need to not overextend. Like, you have a Deagle, they're faultless. As long as he doesn't peek out, he should be fine. And it looks like Skiller's throwing with the bomb as well. He's really close to Drift, though.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
what a shot! Oh my goodness, this guy is a demon. And it's going to be Flawless to clean it up as well. Honestly, Drift, he played that so risky. Pushing up off the head glitch, he would have been in a much better spot if he held the head glitch there. But still, he had a very clean shot. And Rain, take the lead back, dude. This is getting just... It's just round by round at this point. It's getting so close.
Bomb has been planted on
Yeah, I
A.
see Fallen Knight still rocking that XD45. Interesting play, but you also got the MR96 and the Deagle, so best of both worlds here. You got fire rate and damage, and then damage over range.
Oh,
The Skiller's going to be taking out Faultless. Fallen Knight taking Nuclear. Skiller taking Drift and Clam. Takes down Fallen Knight, bringing it to another even scoreline for CSCN.
oh, look at Clam. Wait, I didn't even know you could spawn all the way out here. What? This dude is in a crazy spot. He could, like, get a...
Bomb has been planted.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I thought he was gonna go for a rush. I was about to say he could get like a very good early peek if he wanted, but he just holds his ground.
Still getting shots popped off here. No frags yet. They still need to defuse. Only got a few seconds left. Skiller's going to take a Drift. Skiller's going to take out Faultless. Drift's going to take out Clam. And oh my goodness, Fallen Knight's going to take out Skiller, but he's not able to take down Nuclear. They still have to defuse the bomb. There's no
He has
time
to defuse
left.
or find the kill, but no, he's managed to juke him out.
Oh no. And CS Stan's going to be able to win that round on time, being able to have that bomb go off. Now it's 4-3 with CSN in the lead.
Bomb has been planted.
All right, bomb planted again, closer towards the outside here. Man, Rain, at this point, we're at match point. They're going to have to lock in or it's going to be all over them. But Fallen Knight, that is the locking in that Rain needs. Fall is finding a kill as well. Easy defuse is going to come in. Skiller maybe trying to see if he can deny, but it's probably not going to happen. He's out in the open as well. I don't know how he's still alive, but he does manage to find Flawless. Maybe Skiller could pull off an incredible clutch. If this is the way his team wins, that would be incredible. Skiller in the 1-on-2. But they're both playing together in this corner, dude. Look at this little Rain stack here. This is so disgusting.
Oh no.
And they're going to peek out together. The shots are being fired. How is he alive right now? They're not peeking him. He's 20 HP. Fallen Knight is down in the red HP zone. They're both a one-shot, but Drift could be the hero here. But no, Skiller with the double kill. Oh my god. No way.
That's a team wipe.
What are they doing? They sold. That's actually crazy. I can't believe Rain double peeked him there when they were both one-shot to the deagle. Oh my goodness. Skiller is the hero, the MVP. Oh my goodness. CSCN are going to move on to the grand finals. Rain are eliminated. I did not see that coming. I mean, like, maybe in the final round something could have happened, but dude, that's a crazy way to end it. I cannot believe that Skiller clutched that up. What a beautiful showcase of his deagle skills there.
Yeah, being able to come from behind as the underdogs to be able to take on a team like Rain, who has experience in this game, being able to win over them is kind of a big deal, in my opinion. It's pretty big considering they put all of their IGNs into one team name, which I think the team synergy there kind of helped them out a little bit. But yeah, 2-1. CSN moves on to the finals, which will be hosted tomorrow. And up next, we have the Americas with another best of 3 rush, same format, same thing going on. And we're going to be go ahead and taking a break here. So we'll see you guys after the break.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for waiting. We're just about ready to hop into our next match. Again, a huge shout out to CSCN for pulling off that crazy comeback in the last game and beating Rain ultimately, moving on to the grand finals. Now we're taking things over towards the Americas side. We'll take a quick look at the brackets here so you guys can see the teams that are competing. First, we're gonna be taking a look at Team Aboba versus the Nguyen Dynasty, and then over on the bottom we have the 3x Rumble winners versus Inquisitive. They're going to be playing after this first BO3. So again, it should be quite interesting to see how this is going to play out. I'm excited to get into it.
Yeah, and in case you missed it, the CSCN versus Rain. Rain took the first map, which was Arctic, and then CSCN dominated on Park, which was the second map, and then CSCN took the win on Brewery, took the decider map, and they were just able to knock out Rain to be able to go into the finals, which is going to be coming Sunday. So make sure you are tuned into that when it comes around.
Yep, again, I'm excited for all the games that are going to be coming up. Again, we'll quickly talk about these teams that are playing right now. So, Aboba, again, this lineup here, we do have on both sides definitely some pro players who have competed in Pro League and stuff before. I'm seeing a lot of familiar names. The important thing to note about Aboba is that last year, their lineup actually were the winners of Rumble in Eurasia, and this time they're playing in America because, a couple of players have moved overseas and stuff like that, slight roster changes and whatnot, and if they do end up winning Rumble, they're going to be the first team who's going to win both Eurasia and Americas for Rumbles. So they could really just be straight up the Rumble winners across, the entire world, which would be quite interesting if that does end up happening. So that could be quite interesting versus, obviously their opponents, also all top NA players, and they're all, basically players that just go back. They have a lot of chemistry, stuff like that. So I'm excited to see how this matchup is going to play out.
Yeah, Rumble World Champions kind of rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? I mean, if Aboba is able to win, then they'll have the honor of being able to call themselves Rumble World Champions.
No,
That
that
is,
would be a great title to have. But you know what? We'll find out once we figure out who wins this map. And again, we're ready to hop into the knife. So we're going to get right into that and go ahead and see who's going to be starting on what side. We're taking it over to Park for our very first map.
Bomb has been planted.
The bomb has been planted on A.
Oh,
King of the Hill style here. And it's going to be
Wins.
one remaining for the breach.
Coalition wins.
And that'd be Aboba, who wins the knife round. And they're going to be switching to CT. And as we saw against Rain and CSCN, the CT, if they are, or the coalition, if they are very aggressive at the start, they're able to get a nice position, which is what I think we're seeing here. As
no, definitely some
Aboba,
high ground being taken. You're right.
yeah, pushing up, trying to get to the bomb, trying to be able to defuse it. It's spawned over here on the right side of this trailer here, and it's quite out in the open, so my line's trying to get an opening here to be able to defuse it, but Aqua is going to take down Mosia. My line able to look, trying to get a shot onto Aqua, but my line's just taken down. And now
Well, this is
the
a
Lose
very-
is left to try and defuse the bomb. There's no time left, and looks like
Wins.
they all just die. They were all low HP, they were all close to the bomb. They all just die, and that round goes to... I forget the name of the team.
Round is going to teams to the Nguyen Dynasty. Yep, there we go.
Dynasty. Let's just call them Dynasty from now on.
All right, they're the Dynasty boys. But Eluse with a nice, nasty little deagle tap there, and it's up to Styx and Aqua. Can they lock in? Bomb's still planted. They have to deal with that. And again, I can't really tell where the bomb is planted. It's not showing up on the map for us, so I'm curious to see if they got a safe defuse or not. But it looks like they're just going the offensive. My line, what a shot! This guy's the demon, former world champion here, still rocking the rain plant attack. Aqua with a headshot though. He's able to deny the defuse possibly, but no,
Oh,
it's Mafia
no.
to save the day. Dude, Aqua, if he would have just backed down and maybe taken a more passive angle, he didn't have to peek that from the head glitch. He could have easily won that.
Yeah, and now it's an even scoreline for Aboba and Dynasty.
Bomb has been planted.
Here we go into round number 3.
Oh my god.
My line with a stick headshot onto sticks. And Alu's getting another shot into easy. And he's just going to flick over and try and take down Aqua here. You got one shot. Aqua's been hit twice. He's got no body armor. He's just sitting in spawn. He's just waiting to die. Alu's takes him out and bring it back to a 2-1 for Aboba.
And now we can see Masia. Looks like maybe he's going to rush the high ground. And it looks like he is going to be able to take it. Oh, but he takes a dink, dude. That helmet is going to be gone.
Oh
and
my
his dome
gosh.
gets taken off. Aqua and Easy at the same time.
Wow.
It's Easy with a 2K from the revolver. And we're all tied up going into the flip here.
Yeah, it's the coalition. It's good to be aggressive to be able to get to that bomb site because it's all the way over there on the right. So, and there's no cover to be able to defuse that bomb. And now we're going to see how Dynasty is able to handle the coalition side. They're able to handle the breach pretty easily, but this is a completely different game here for them. And they're taking another shot here. My line around the car is going to jump down, making his way towards the bomb to defend it, which is smart. Lose is up top here, but he's going to be able to take down Sticks with one shot. Aqua takes it Lose for the trade. Now it's down to Aqua and Myline. Myline defending the bomb, and Aqua's just coming in, jumping in, but he's not going to be able to do anything as Myline takes him out with the MR96, bringing it to a 2-3.
I mean, I like that strat. Honestly, low-key, the strat for Breach might be to just try to rush the tunnel. Like, if they can get to the tunnel, that's a dangerous spot to be in, you know? And especially if, on the Coalition side, they're not really covering it as well, it could be difficult. So Dynasty, they have to lock and try to defuse that bomb. And yeah, bridge fight's already taking place. Eluse has managed to do some damage, and he's going to find the kill. Easy is going to get the trade, but we're down to the 2-on-2. And that bomb still needs to be defused. Is it planted in the open, though? That's the question. It looks like it might be, which, again, makes things even more difficult to deal with. Because what are they supposed to do in this scenario? Yeah, my line just takes them down and Sticks. You literally can't win this. That bomb is planted in the worst spot possible. You're just a dead man no matter what. And yeah, my line with the headshot to clean it up. And it's match point.
Remember, it's first to 5 rounds. It takes the map. And we're going into round 7, 4-2 for Aboba. And it looks like the Breach are going to be rushing the mid again. Masia is going to be taking the bridge. And it looks like Coalition is going to be sitting in spawn here. Eluse takes down Aqua with a nice clean headshot.
Oh. Masia somehow surviving that encounter. Bro is hanging on by a literal thread. I don't know how he's still alive. My line is getting taken out, but look at this. Masia pushing through the tunnel, and he's going to try to lock in. It's down to the 1-on-1, but Easy can get this bomb defused, and now the tides are turned because the Eluse actually has to go for the bomb plant or the kill, and Easy can definitely play it a bit more passively here. Not in the best spot. Does he expect Eluse to be on the bridge, though? That's the question. He's going to spot him out. Oh no, ammo in the gun. Has to pop the reload, but Eluse isn't really in a spot to capitalize off that kill. He's actually going to drop down. Gets the tag, but it's not enough. Easy keeps Dynasty alive in this game for just one more round, but the question is, will it be enough?
He makes it look easy. Even after not checking his ammo count, he was still able to reload and get the one shot to be able to close out that round. And it looks like we're getting some shots down range. Aqua's taking some damage. My line also taking damage. It looks like Aqua's going to take down Eluse with the headshot. There's a bridge fights going on, 2-on-1. Easy's going to take down Masia. My line's going to trade. And we got Sticks on the bridge.
Dude,
my line in the spawn. And if the bomb is not spawned in the same spot, but it doesn't matter because Aqua's just going to take down my line, bringing it to an even score line, match points.
This is tough, man. Like, we're 4-4. It's the same as last game, dude. We're going the full distance already. I think it all depends on where the bomb gets planted. It looks like it's planted safely here. So, all of a sudden, the Coalition might possibly win this one. Like, obviously, it's so much easier for, so much easier to defend that bomb, you know, whenever you don't have to worry about it. Ooh. But Easy, oh my goodness, just getting aggressive. Already takes the dome off of my line. This is not a good look for the Breach here. Like, I don't know, man. How are they going to pull this off?
And bomb has been defused, so now they have to plant the bomb. And the bomb
Oh,
was planted in the safe spot right behind that truck there, the trailer. We got
I don't know, man.
Luz.
Aboba might lose this.
Luz is on the bridge, playing that car angle there. Mossy trying to take some shots at that trailer. Not getting anything. Pretty even health-wise. Oh, Luz is going to take down Aqua.
Bomb
And
has
they're
been
going to get the bomb planted. So now it's either all or nothing here. You got to eliminate it. Oh my gosh, a jumping headshot again?
Dude, no way
From
we got it
Illuze?
twice.
That's twice on this map. What is with that?
Dude,
Illuze.
this map just encourages that gameplay, man. What can we say?
Illuze taking the jumping headshot to win Park for their team.
Aboba.
Aboba. I'm not familiar with these names. I am so
Nah, it's all
sorry.
good, man. They look, you know what? They like to rock some unusual team names when it comes to Rumble, alright? Because they get to do it. They don't have to rep their clan. They can come up with whatever little goofy name they want. And
True.
so, yeah, that's it. Aboba have pulled off the first map, and now looks like they're going to Brewery for the second map. I'm excited to see how that's going to play out. Again, congrats to Aboba on barely pulling that off, dude. 5-4 again is a crazy way to start this off. We're going to take a quick break, though, to get that second map prepared for you guys. So don't leave. Make sure you guys are still staying tuned. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. All right, welcome back, guys. We're just about ready to hop into map number 2 for our second best of 3. Aboba versus Dynasty has been pretty interesting, but so far Aboba have taken the lead on our first map, and I'm excited to see how our second map is going to play out. Because again, we saw Brewery for the final map of our last best of 3, and it makes its return here, which I think is honestly, it's been the most interesting map in my opinion. But what do you think, Stump?
Yeah, for brewery bomb spawn point, it's right behind those middle canisters there where the coalition spawns. So the coalition have a little bit of cover to be able to get that bomb defused quickly. And the breach are on the opposite side of that, which makes it difficult for them to try and plant the bomb. So yeah, it makes it interesting to see how they come up with a strategy to be able to either take out the coalition or to be able to let them defuse the bomb and then let them be able to plant the bomb again to be able to get that round.
No, it's definitely a very difficult map, but we're gonna have to see how it's gonna play out because it looks like we're just about ready to hop into the knife round, and I'm excited. Who's gonna start on what side? How are things gonna play out? I think it's time to hop into it.
Yeah, I'm ready. Ready, Freddy.
Bomb has been planted.
Here we go into the knife round. Looks like they're going outside. Not sure their strategy here. See if they want to stack or if they're just going to go straight in. Looks like they're going straight in. Trying to get for a backstab.
What is
there,
happening?
And it's going to be a flawless knife for Dynasty. I'm learning the names for each team. I'm sorry.
All right, so Dynasty, they've won the knife round, and it looks like they're opting to stay on the coalition side, and it looks like we're live into the game, and oh my goodness, do my eyes deceive me? No, I think I see a pair of dualies that have just been bought. But he gets taken down immediately. Pain and suffering.
Two.
I'm gonna cry now. Masya, you're a trooper, alright? I can respect it. I love the initiative. And my line is the last alive with only a deagle in hand. But it looks like he's getting backstabbed as well. Easy, oh my goodness, he's gonna get the dome taken off. My line says he's not going down without a fight.
Yeah, 1 versus 2. My line, a little bit low on health. Still has some armor, but he's got to play this smart. I think he spotted him going into that connector there. He has the bomb, so he can plant. Looks like he might be doing that. It's going to clear the outside. It's going to clear the inside. I don't think they know. He's planting now. They hear it. And now they're going to try and shoot the box. And Lynn's going to take out my line with that straight headshot, bringing us to a 1-0 for Dynasty.
Bomb has been planted.
Now, Dynasty having a very strong start already. And Loose taking some early damage. You don't like to see that. Again, I'm surprised that the Deagles are taking favor over the revolvers here for these head glitch wars. That bomb is being defused as well. My line's gonna get taken down. And so far, Aboba are not looking too strong. Loose does find a nice headshot on the Aqua. And now the question is, how are they gonna deal with this? Masya does have the bomb. Easy finds a nice headshot though. And Masya is not in a good spot. It's gonna be hard for him to get out of this corner. In fact, she might even be trapped here. Yeah, I mean, you've got, I think that's Lynn in the back there. Or no, it's not. Lynn's the one who's pushed up. He's able to spot Masya on the cross. Popping that reload, going for the jump spot. Knows it's cleared. Tries to see if he can maybe work his way around this corner. Dude, Masya's in such a tight spot here. How is he going to play this? Only 36 seconds on the clock.
Ooh,
oh my goodness, what a
God.
shot. Lynn is going to get their dome taken off. And Masya, can he clutch it up? Oh, he spots the gun. He's going to get the tag and he's going to clutch it up. Never mind. All of a sudden, Aboba are showing why they might be the demons this game. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, very nice 1v2 clutch there from Masya. Bringing it to an even scoreline going to the round 3. Let's see what they could do from here. Looks like Luz was spotted. Now the coalition have the bomb secured. Even when Myline and Illuge try to go for peaks, they still have the bomb secured. Now it's up to Mosia in a 1v3 situation. He's able to handle a 1v2, so let's see if he can handle a 1v3. And Easy is only at half health here. And Mosi does not have the bomb. Bomb looks like it's down right at those double doors, which is going to be hard to get back to because you got all of Dynasty out there. You got two holding that head glitch by the breach spawn, which I think he's taking his way around, and he doesn't know. He doesn't know they were there.
Dude.
And Aqua's going to be able to take down Mosi to bring it to a 2-1 for Dynasty. Man, that is unfortunate.
So far, Dynasty definitely doing a solid job. They got some decent spots. Lin
Planted on A.
is going to be holding that outside. Bomb, it looks like it's playing in a pretty safe space as well. Well, actually, look at this. Hang on. Maybe Aboba are going to be fighting for this bomb. Eluse pushes
my
up.
goodness.
Oh, Aqua, you can't whiff like that. You're going to possibly be the reason your teammate dies. And Eluse, I
Oh.
can't believe he snuck her on the back ranks. Lin is here. And it's going to be Myline trying to clutch it up. He's still alive. Lin has to go for the defuse here. He's going to tap it. He's scared that Myline might be contesting. I think Myline heard the tap, though. Dude, he has to go for the diffuser. It's over.
He hears it now.
He definitely hears it, but I think Myline is just going to let him get it.
Coalition
And no, he can't find the kill. It's Lin. Dude, 3-1 now. Dynasty going crazy.
Yeah, man, I think he wanted him to defuse it so that way he could get the kill, be able to win the round and bring it to an even scoreline, but it didn't work out in his favor. Lin was able to
Bomb has
get that
been
last
planted.
shot, and now teams have switched, so strategies have changed for both teams. Let's see what Dynasty can do on the breach.
Oh,
He's
man.
gonna get taken down by a lose. My line takes out Aqua with a headshot. Lin left in a 1v3 situation. Diffuse is gonna be coming in. And now we got Lin out in the open here on the outside.
Coalition wins.
Oh
And
my
he's gonna
goodness.
be taken down by Mosia with a flying headshot. I think that was a flying headshot. It was hard to tell from that angle, but
No, it was.
impressive nonetheless. Which brings us to a 2-3 scoreline with Aboba
Bomb has
bringing
been
it back.
planted.
Bomb has been planted on A.
And it's interesting now because Aboba, I feel like they're handling their coalition side better so far. They know that so far, Dynasty have been going for that aggressive approach. Just trying to see if they can maybe deny the diffuser or something. Even Lin, like, pushed out so far in the open, does manage to pick up the kill. And he
Oh.
finds a second. Hold on. All of a sudden, Eluse is now in basically an unwinnable scenario. He has to defuse the bomb, and these players are all over the place. There's no way he can win this unless they just give him kills. Can he win this gunfight? No, he's not able to
Oh,
do it.
no.
It's easy to get the kill. And we're at match point now. I'm starting to think this is going to a map number 3. It's crazy that we're going to map 3 for all these games. It's going close every time so far.
Yeah, it's getting quick too. 5 rounds to win.
Bomb has been
These games
planted.
go quick, so we're able to go bam, bam, bam each game. And with a scoreline
Oh.
like this, Mossy just a drive-by headshot on the
I mean, yeah, when Mossy hits a shot like that, maybe there's still a chance.
And Aqua
Diffuse is going down.
able to get a booze. And now it's a 2v2 situation. Bomb has been defused. They do not have the bomb. Bomb is stuck in that connector for the breach spawn, but Mylan's gonna take the Lin down. And Aqua, he's entering a flow state, trying to see if he could get back to the bomb, but I think,
No, they definitely know
Aboba's-
the bomb is down.
yeah, they're on the bomb right now. It looks like one's gonna try to go for that head glitch there. And one's gonna be holding an angle trying to stop the bomb being picked up. I think he's using that icon trick where you can see the bomb icon on the ground and see if it gets picked up or not. I don't know. We'll see. Looks like Aqua's gonna be going for a backstab here. And he's making some noise. They know he's in spawn now. Aqua's gonna take some shots at Mossy. He's gonna take him out. And my line, here in the stairs, he's gonna drop for the XD45, but is unable to get it. My line's able to bring this scoreline back within a possible win here for Aboba.
I mean, if Aboba pulled this back, that would be absolutely crazy.
Bomb
Again,
has
so
been
far it's
planted.
the Deagles being bought by everyone. Bomb planted in a pretty good spot as well. They can definitely reach this easily. My line just going for that early defuse. but no one's covering him. Okay, I thought they were gonna push him. I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, he hasn't gotten it off yet. But Eluse with the headshot.
Oh my goodness.
And Masia finds the kill as well. It's all down to Easy in the 1-on-3. Playing behind these barrels, dude. He's such a dead man. Yeah, this man's getting wallbanged and everything. Masia finding the headshot ultimately. And we're at guaranteed match point now, dude. I mean, you know what? Maybe I spoke too soon. Map 3 is in the air now. Like, I have no idea. It's possible, it's not possible. Like,
Bomb has been planted.
it may or may not happen.
Yeah, one can bring it to map 3, and one can send the other team home with a 2-0 scoreline. The bomb defuse is going to come in, and now the breach have to plant. We're going to be getting some crossfires here, and it looks like we got someone trying to backstab on the ledge there. Easy and Lin taking some damage. Illuze outside, along with Masia. Illuze going to take down Easy. Illuze also going to take down Aqua. Can he get a 3K? He does, but not before Lin takes down Masia, and Illuze wins this for a Boba.
What a crazy comeback. I mean, 4-2, and they said, you know what, hold on. We need to lock in, gentlemen, all right? They were like, we're about to lose this. We need to show them why we are the best NA team, and they just absolutely locked in towards the end there. What a performance by Boba, and congrats to them, because they are going to be moving on to the grand finals over on the North America side. And again, also GG to Dynasty. They did put up a good fight. We had 5-4 on both maps, if I'm not wrong, so they definitely know how to put up a good fight for it. It's just a little unfortunate that they couldn't close it out there and let us take it to the full distance.
Yeah, man. I mean, congrats to them, and good job on both sides. But yeah, we're going to be going ahead and getting ready for the next set of rounds here. So we're going to go ahead and take another short break, and we'll see you guys soon.
Hi, welcome back everyone. Thank you so much for waiting. I know we had a bit of an extended break, but we are almost ready to hop into the final matchup for today. We're going to take a look at the brackets here so we can talk about this next matchup that's happening because again, we did just see Aboba versus Dynasty and it was a very good match, but ultimately Aboba ended up winning 2-0 with very close maps 5-4 on both maps. And now we're going to be taking a look at 3 times Rumble winners versus Inquisitive. We'll be talking more about those teams in a moment here, but we do have an exciting North America matchup coming up here.
Yep, and don't forget, tomorrow we'll be having the grand finals. It'll be against Team Aboba versus whoever wins this game here for the Americas. So be sure to stay tuned for that. We will also be having the giveaways in the chat, so be sure to look out for that as well. And
Yep,
also,
again, a
let's
lot
go
of
ahead and
exciting
take a look.
stuff that's going to be happening here. We do have the grand finals tomorrow, like Stump just said, but we'll also go ahead and quickly talk about the prize pool again, because I know we only talked about it once in the beginning, and we have a little bit of time on our hands. So let's go and take a look at the prize pool here again. First place will be getting $400 US, a champion skin, 2,000 credits, 25 event cases. And then second place will be getting a champion skin, 2,000 credits, and 25 event cases. Third place will be getting 2,000 credits, 25 event cases. Fourth through eighth place, they're going to be getting 1,400 credits and 10 event cases. And then 9th through 16th place will be getting 1,400 credits and 5 event cases. So a lot of amazing prizes here. And speaking of that champ skin, that first and second place will be getting, we can go ahead and show you guys what it's going to be looking like here.
Yeah, it's going to be for the AR-15. It's a nice looking skin. Kind of reminds me of like a railgun type of weapon, the way the skin looks.
Definitely a very clean skin. And also you see that Rumble emblem as well. Just a fun fact. Anyone who completed a match is going to actually end up getting this Rumble emblem, which is pretty clean in my opinion. It very well resembles the Rumble logo for this year. So again, that emblem is obviously up for a lot of the players in this tournament, but also the AR-15 skin is going to be something that's super clean, super rare. I like it a lot, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, as well as the new skin that these winners will be getting. We also have a new update for Critical Ops, the 1.46 update, which includes the marketplace, which you will be able to sell or buy skins from with whatever skins you have in your inventory. So be sure to check out the 1.46 Critical Ops update, which is out now. So be sure to check that out. And also, along with the 1.46 update, we have the new Lucky Spin in, which is the Karma Lucky Spin, which you'll be able to get a chance to win the new Karma Agent skin, which will have its own voice lines. So you'll be able to hear those in game, similar to what Cade is. And you'll also be able to get those awesome Karma skins for the shotgun, that Vector, the AK, and the Eurasia. So those skins, in my opinion, look very clean.
And definitely a lot of clean skins that we have here today. Now, again, I'm super excited to see how this upcoming matchup is going to play out because we do have 2 North America teams. It's going to be 3 times Rumble winners versus, I believe, Inquisitive, if I'm correct. And so it's going to be quite the lineup here. Again, 3 times Rumble winners. These guys, technically, they are Evil Vision, right? Like, they're the players from Evil Vision. You're going to recognize them a lot. You're going to see like the lineup, I believe, is Cool, Rafa, Henrico, and Metal. So just a very all-star lineup over on the South America side. Meanwhile, their opponents will be Inquisitive. The lineup for that is going to be AIM, American, Kaz, and Zooted. So it's going to be quite a stacked lineup. I'm excited to see how this is going to play out. But overall, again, experience being, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, 3 times Rumble winners, they made that their name for a reason. It's because they won Rumble 3 times. Fun fact for those of you watching, I was actually one of those times that they won against me, back when I used to actually still play competitively. I played in Rumble, and I'm never going to forgive you, Evil Vision. You took away my champion skin. I wanted it. So I don't like you already. But also, I do like you. I hope y'all win again. That would be cool if y'all became the 4 times Rumble champions.
Yeah. Didn't they also play in Eurasia as well? Or was that someone else that I'm misremembering?
That was our last matchup. That was where
Oh, that's
Boba
right.
had players that had played in both Eurasia and Americas, which is interesting because they're going to the grand finals, and if they do end up winning, they'll be the first team who's won in both the Americas and in Eurasia. But again, they're gonna have to go up against Evil Vision, aka the 3 times Rumble winners. So we'll have to see who's gonna play up. Again, maybe not. Maybe they'll go against Inquisitive. It depends on who wins this upcoming BO3.
Yeah, I like the idea of having a Boba, which would, if they win the grand finals, they would be the Rumble World Champions, but they would also be going up against the 3 times Rumble winners. So that'd be a pretty interesting matchup to see Rumble World Champions versus 3 times Rumble winners. That'd be a very interesting lineup to see. But Inquisitive could take this from the 3 times Rumble winners, and they could still be the 3 times Rumble winners at the end of this. But we're just gonna have to see here. And we're still waiting for one player to join the lobby.
Yep, it should be an interesting matchup. Again, we do have a solid NA lineup, and our first map is going to be on Arctic. We only saw that once today, but it's definitely one of the more niche maps. And then but it's also going to be on South America server, so it's going to be favoring the 3 times Rumble winners here today. So it'll be interesting to see how that's going to play out, because no server advantage at first for Inquisitive, but they're going to get their own server on the second map, so round balance is going to be a pretty key factor here. With that being said, we do have every player in the lobby kind of waiting on that confirmation, but I do think we're almost ready to hop into the knife round here, so we can go and figure out who's going to be starting on what side. But yeah, in just a moment here, I'm ready, dude. We're on Arctic. It's going to be pistols only. I'm fully expecting everyone to only buy deagles. Maybe some dualies will be pulled out. We saw them pulled out once in the last game, and then my man immediately died. He was like dead in the first like 2 seconds when he bought the dualies, and we never saw them again. So who knows? Maybe they'll be redeemed here in this next map.
All right, looks like we are getting into the knife round right now.
Oh, they're going with the good old corner stack.
Oh, yep, corner stack never fails.
Oh,
Coalition
wait.
wins.
And that is Enrico Lee to get the knife
No
round
way.
for them.
Reach wins.
That has to be ping, bro. That's the only reason he won that. There's no way this dude was 40 HP and he won against someone who was 100 HP. That should not be possible. That's actually crazy.
Insane, even.
Bomb has been planted.
What a demon. But now here we're live, and oh my goodness, that's 2 dualies I see. My eyes do not deceive me. It's time to lock in. 3 times Rumble winners. Maybe they know the tech, alright? They know the tech that their opponents don't. It's that dualies might be meta here. Metal and Henrico both rocking them. And Cool's gonna get a nice little headshot.
Ooh,
Henrico with the
shot.
dualies picks up an early headshot. It's up to Zooted in the 1-on-3.
Ooh.
Deagle able to find one for him, but will it be enough? That bomb still needs to be defused, and they are guarding it with those dualies close up. They're not gonna let him get it.
Oh,
And
man.
Cool, dude, I love it already, man. These guys are not gonna disappoint me, I can tell. Metal and Henrico both doubling up on the dualies. I like that they have one deagle in case they do need to take those long range encounters. You just have to be careful not to get dropped.
Yeah, the Rumble dualies. Fun fact about the dual MTX, if you tap fire it fast enough, you can get some crazy fire rate off the dualies rather than just holding down the fire button. As you can see here, Metal Monsteel able to get Kaz with a headshot with the dual MTX, which is 2-tap against helmets. So, yeah, close range, they are dangerous, which is what Arctic is. It's a close range
Bomb
gunfight
has
map.
been planted.
Oh yeah, and it's crazy that we're already getting these like super early gunfights. Like they're just going for the truck push or something like that. And now we can see they're pushing up along, and look at how much map control the coalition are giving them. Inquisitive, what are y'all doing? Like literally they're holding this down with dualies now. They have to defuse the bomb. Like, did they forget that aspect of this game mode? Like, what are they gonna do here? Like, the bomb is planted. We have Metal pushed up by the truck. These players pushed up on their right here. And the
Oh,
dualies
no.
just going crazy
Oh
here.
my gosh.
Yeah, it's over. American, what are you even gonna do? Like, literally nothing you can do.
Ooh.
Able to find 1 kill, but it's not gonna be enough.
Reach wins.
Metal is actually gonna find the kill. It's not even the bomb that goes
Wow.
off.
That's crazy. That's 3 times Rumble winners taking 3 rounds away from Inquisitive. Man, the dualies are really coming to clutch.
On A.
I love that their opponents are now also buying dualies. They're like, guys, maybe this is the meta where we need to adjust. We need to lock in.
And is that an early defuse I hear? But it's stopped by Middle Monster with the dual MTX on American Zooted, able to get Hiriko Lee with the Deagle. And Cool's able to get Kaz with the Deagle, and
Oh my God.
Middle Monster gets Zooted. with the
Potential
dual MTX.
flawless game? Again,
Man.
the credit to 3 times Rumble winners. They are playing on South America servers, so definitely a bit of a ping disadvantage for
yeah.
our North American players. But still, I mean, a potential flawless game to start us off would be absolutely wild, and it's
is
looking
that-
possible.
Is that correct, what I'm saying? There's 3 dual MTX on the side of Inquisitive right now? Do they understand the power of the dual MTX? Is there something that we
American.
don't know?
I don't know,
American
man.
things are
They're starting
cool.
off strong.
What is that reload animation? That's
Wins.
the power of the dual MTX. It is amazing. We are seeing a lot of dual MTX in this game. I am loving it. This is just great to see the dual MTX being played, especially at this level and on this
Bomb
map.
has been planted.
Man, I hope
mean,
you're as entertained as I am.
I am, dude. This is amazing. I can't believe that we're just seeing the dualies rush every round. And there we go. Zooted already taking top truck. This man is a demon. Cool is down to 10 HP. Metal does find an early kill, which is going to be nice. But oh my goodness, the HP's just not there yet. Metal's taking too much chip damage already. Cool has a deagle. Metal, oh, he gets the headshot, but it's not enough. Cool. He still has to go for that defuse. It's up to Kaz,
Oh,
and he's
man.
able to keep his team alive. Inquisitive, they're still in the game. But for how much longer? They're gonna have to pull off a full reverse sweep. It was 4-0. They're gonna have to win 5 in a row if they want to keep this alive. And I'm not sure if Evil Vision will allow that. Like, surely by now they're gonna start expecting the truck push. That's what I would expect at least. Like, Cool should be hanging out and ready to take someone down when he pushes that top truck. But it looks like they actually don't go for it this time.
Yeah, it
Actually
might
playing
just be.
passively.
Might just be me, but I think it's the dual MTX that's helping them come back like this. I mean, you got 3 dual MTX on the side of Inquisitive, and you got only 2 on the side of 3 times Rumble winners. And so far, Inquisitive has won 2 rounds on the side of the Breach. And I don't know.
wait.
Oh my cool.
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
gosh. Yeah, it's the dual MTX. I'm telling you, Zooted able to get Cool right there at the end, bringing it to 4-3, 1 round away to getting it to tie the game and hopefully win the map from an almost losing
Bomb has been
position.
Yo, this is already crazy. I can't believe it. Like, we might actually end up getting a 4-5 here on the first map, which would be absolutely incredible. Metal going aggressive, though he's able
Oh
to
my
find
gosh.
2, and he gets all
Yes!
3. Oh my goodness, it's the triple kill and the ace from Metal.
That is
Oh
insane.
my goodness, there he is. You're currently, I'm not sure if he still holds his record, but I know at some point he was the best player in the world stats-wise, and he just showed us why, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my goodness, with the dualies just swings all 3, they were not expecting that. This man just popped around the corner and said, I'm gonna hit you with some of that good old-fashioned Evil Vision aggressive gameplay, and it worked.
Yeah, with the dual MTX too. I mean, it's very powerful at close range, as you've seen throughout this match here. The dual MTX coming in clutch. Honestly, I think it's the go-to for this type of game mode for Rush, because you have to be able to defend that bomb and get close enough to be able to defend it from good angles. So yeah, it was smart for Inquisition to be able to take the dual MTX all the way from 0-4, but they weren't able to pull it off, as 3 times Rumble winners were able to pull out that last win that they needed, and it's all thanks to Metal Monster.
Yep, again, a great map for those dualies here, but I'm not sure about map 2, because we'll be taking it to Park soon, where maybe that gun will not reign as supreme, but we'll be back after a short break. We're getting ready to hop into the next map. Make sure you guys are staying tuned. We'll see you guys in just a couple of minutes. All right, welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for waiting during that break. We are ready to hop into the next map for Rumble. We had an exciting first map, a lot of dually action. Unfortunately, we're probably not be getting that too much on this next map because we're taking it over to Park for map number 2 with Inquisitive versus the 3x Rumble winner. So I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out.
Yeah, and on Arctic, the first map that we played with Inquisition and 3x Rumble winners, we saw the power of the dual MTX in those close quarters combat with Metamonstu taking a mini ace, a 3K to finish out the round after a even scoreline, which Inquisition was able to bring back from a 4-0 scoreline by just buying dual MTX and just going with that the entire rest of the half, which I was impressed to see that they did, but they weren't able to pull it all the way through with Metal Monster just being able to get that 3K right at the end there, which brings us to Park.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see this. You know, hopefully a lot of revolvers being bought. I'm sure the Deagles will come out also, but like at the same time, I just know for a fact that it's not going to be like exclusively the Revs or exclusively the Deagles. There's going to be a big mix. Definitely no XDs, no dualies though. I mean, who knows? Maybe something crazy will happen. Maybe someone will push the tunnel. Like again, I'll give it to the 3x Rumble winners. They always do something crazy, so they could surprise us potentially, which, you know, I don't know. I'm willing to keep my mind open to what could possibly happen.
Yeah, and when we go into Park, we're going to also be going into North American servers, which will give an advantage to, I forget who's North America. I
North
think
America is going to be Inquisitive.
that's right. Inquisitive. That's right. Inquisitive is going to have the advantage with the North American servers, so we could see potentially 3 maps. And
No,
whoever wins
definitely a
this,
big possibility.
yeah, and whoever wins this will be going against Aboba in the grand finals, which is tomorrow.
Yep, so I'm excited to see that again. Round balance will be quite important here. It was 5-3 for our first map, and so the question is, if Inquisitive pulled this off, can they make it 5-2? Otherwise, we're probably gonna go to South American servers should there be a map 3. So I'm excited to see how this plays out.
All right.
Either way, I do believe we're just ready to hop into the knife round, so let's get into that.
All right, here we go.
Bomb has been planted.
Gonna be playing King of the Hill again. And it looks like they're retreating back. Interesting strategy.
Breach wins.
And it looks like
Coalition wins.
we're gonna be getting into our game here. Looks like 3x Rumble winners is going to be going on CT, on Coalition.
Bomb has been planted.
And here we go, round 1. Here we already see some Deagles and NR96s, and we still have one dual MTX on either side. This is going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, what is happening with the dualies, man?
Breach
Zooted
wins.
gets a kill with the dual MTX, but he,
Why are the dualies being pulled out, bro? I need someone to explain it to me. There's no way. This dude is still rocking them. He says, I don't care. He's probably gonna rush the bridge or something. There's no other explanation. Like, let me see this, bro. Where is he going with these dualies?
looks like he's headed straight. Oh, actually, he's
What?
hanging
This
out.
man's fighting. He's fighting head glitch with. Like, I know they don't have like much spread for some reason, but still, that's crazy to pick these guns over like one, like, you know, the revolver or something.
He might actually get a kill here. Cool goes down to America with the headshot. Metamonstu takes out America with the trade, and Zooted gets zooted by Metamonstu. And Henrique Lee is able to get Kaz after the trade, bringing it to a tied 1-1 scoreline going into round 3. And Zooted still taking the dual MTX. I think he's in love with the dual MTX after the first game. He believes in the power of the dual MTX.
Dude, he's committed. Like, I gotta respect the grind. American is gonna get taken down by Metal. And Henrico taking a really interesting angle on this bridge. Kaz is in an interesting spot. He hasn't been spotted out yet. Oh my goodness,
no.
how is he alive right now? No, it's
Oh.
Cool who's gonna find the headshot, and it's Zooted. This man is literally 1 HP, 2 HP.
And he's gonna get
Oh, but
one.
the dualies, can he go crazy? Nah, it's not gonna be enough. Henrico is gonna take him down. I mean, look,
man.
I like that you're keeping the gimmick alive, but it might be time to retire the gun, man. I don't know. Like, he's still buying it. There's no way.
He's still going for it. He
What a
believes.
demon.
He
Bomb
believes.
has been planted.
I believe too. The power of the dual MTX could come in clutch here, but we still got Deagles being bought by 3 times Rumble winners. And looks like they're still hanging around spawn. Zoot is going to get tapped by Henrico Lee here. American and Kaz are the only ones left for Inquisitive. And
Oh,
Rumble winners
know.
are pushing up real close. Enrico is
Dude.
going to be able to take out American. Kaz is left. He takes out Henrico Lee. Can he get the last 2? Bomb has been defused.
Coalition
And he's going to get the headshot into Cool, but Metal is going to get Kaz for the trade, and that's going to bring us to a 3-1 scoreline for 3 times Rumble winners.
I'm not gonna lie, in that round last there was a world where I saw them line up for the headshot. Like, it looked close, I'm not gonna lie. I thought maybe it was possible, but unfortunately the lineup didn't happen for him. And it looks like Zooted has finally retired the dualies. He realized, alright guys, you know, maybe it's time we don't use this gun. Bomb has to be defused. That is something to think about, and it looks like it's planted somewhat in the open. I can't really tell from here, but I do believe, yeah, it's definitely been planted in a bit of the open, which is going to be difficult to defuse. Kaz does find a kill though, which is nice, but Metal gets a trade.
Ooh.
American with a nice headshot, but he's down to 8 HP. That bomb still needs to be defused. It looks like Kaz is just on the offensive, trying to see if he can maybe close it out there. What is happening? This man is sticking the defuse while... Oh, they didn't have time! Oh my god.
No!
I didn't even realize. That's crazy.
And now Henrico
Okay.
Lee has PTSD.
Dude. No, they were just dancing in circles. I'm like, what is happening? Bro, sticking the defuse. He has a free kill. Which, honestly, in that scenario, he should have gone for the kill. Because, keep in mind, if you kill the player, it automatically denies the defuse. That's the way it works in Rush. And so he should have gotten off the defuse when he was in the open like that. Like, if he knew there was no time.
Yeah, we got a long-range gunfight with Henrico Lee here. And Zooted, who's still rocking that deagle. And America's going to take out Cool right in front of Henrico Lee. America's going to go for the defuse. He's got plenty of cover. He's going to be able to get it. And then if they can take out Metal, they'll be able to win out the round. Metal
he's in the
looks
tunnel.
like he's in the tunnel. And Henrico Lee's outside. He's going to find... Zooted going to find Metal. And all they have to do is take out Henrico Lee, which Zooted is able to get him with the deagle. Headshot, bringing it to 2-4. Pretty similar to our first game where... you know, Inquisitive was able to come back after a.
No, definitely looking quite like a similar scenario to that, but I'm not sure. I honestly think the 3 times Rumble winners are showing us other 3 times Rumble winners. I mean, they have us at match point already, and like honestly, all they need to really secure the win in my eyes is just that open bomb plant again. I'm not really sure where it got planted this time. It looks like it might be in the open. I see one of the players really overextending. That's Kaz. And that bomb is still taking down. Cool. Able to find a headshot, which is going to be vital. He's getting pushed close up now. It looks like he's going to go for the defusal deny. Oh, what is happening?
Oh my gosh,
the bomb
oh my
goes off
God.
and he wins. What a demon. He gets the kill also. Oh my god,
insane.
Cool.
Cool.
This guy's crazy.
He's got us heated up, but he's cool as a cucumber being able to win that for 3 times Rumble winners who are going to be going to the grand finals, going up against Abula, right? That's how you pronounce it?
Boba is who they're playing against, and it's
Aboba.
going to be quite interesting. I mean, still, congrats. That was their first 2-0 of today, if I'm not... Or no, it wasn't. Boba also won 2-0, didn't they?
They did.
They
And
did, which
also-
is crazy. So Eurasia started us off with some close games, but both America teams won 2-0. So congratulations to the 3 times Rumble winners. They will be playing tomorrow against Aboba in the grand finals, like you were saying earlier. Again, maybe we take a quick look at the brackets one more time. We'll see. But either way, congrats to all those teams for moving on. Maybe, you know, Yeah, we'll be looking at the brackets in just a couple of moments here, but wow, what's some good games. Tomorrow will be interesting as well because today was pistol only. Tomorrow's going to be slightly different, which again, make sure you guys are tuning in. The stream will be around 6 p.m. CET, but we'll be announcing it on the socials and all that. But while today's games are pistol only, tomorrow's will be the least used weapons from each category. And I know that sounds very weird to say, but basically what that means is it's just basically going to be the most uncommon weapons from assault rifle, shotgun, sniper, etc. So like, there's going to be like TRG and like, some shotguns. Like, I'm not sure what shotgun it's going to be yet, but it's basically going to be the least used weapon. Pistol would probably be like GSR or something. So I'm curious to see how that's going to play out. It'll be a very interesting start to that tournament, and I'm excited to see how that format's going to work out. I believe it's also going to be Rush for that one as well.
Yeah, it is. And also my prediction of what the bracket was going to look like: Team of Boba versus 3x Rumble winners, the seasoned veterans of the Critical Ops tournament scene, both the old and some of the new. So we got the Rumble World Champions potentially playing against the 3x Rumble winners, maybe 4x Rumble winners after the grand finals on Sunday. So that's going to be a fun game to watch, especially tomorrow. So make sure you're tuned in for that. And we'll also be looking at the Eurasia bracket here, where we have.
It's going to be our good old CSCN versus Old Gaming.
Gaming.
Again, Old Gaming was that team who did not play on stream here today, but they still ended up winning their game against Invulner earlier. Now, again, we got to remember, dude, Rain was a huge upset. I mean, they made it to the semis and they lost. They weren't even going to make it to the grand finals. It's actually CSCN who are moving on against Old Gaming. So that was obviously a surprising upset I don't think any of us expected to see. It was definitely a very, very surprising matchup here. I'll say that without a doubt. But it was also a good fight from both teams. The maps were closer basically every single matchup. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, a lot of fun stuff today. A lot of good looks. A lot of great gameplay by all these players today. And I can't wait for tomorrow. What do you think?
I'm excited for tomorrow. One final thing we'll kind of mention real quickly for you guys is that next major tournament that's going to be happening in Critical Ops is going to be a Polaris community major. It's going to have a $1,000 USD prize pool, and the signups will be opening within the following week. So make sure you all are staying tuned on the socials if you want to know when that's happening. Twitter, Discord, all of that. We'll be announcing it over there when you guys can sign up for that. So keep your eyes peeled for whenever that tournament does end up happening.
All right. So, with that being said, that is going to end this day's round of games. We'll be seeing you tomorrow, right around the same time, for the grand finals for the Americas and for Eurasia. So, be sure to tune in for that, and we'll see you guys next time.